I will say that the one thing I am disappointed about in my Tesla is the... Well, hey there, YouTube, and welcome back to Along for the Ride EV, and we are certainly along for the ride as we are full self-driving once again. This is Sunday, so day 5 of owning this Tesla, and I have to say I am still completely in love with it. It's a fantastic vehicle. As a daily driver, I think for 10% of the time I might come to a point where I do miss the F-150 and the truck life, but as a daily driver, this by far is meeting all expectations, exceeding all expectations. I love the smaller vehicle. I love the way it sits. It's just been fantastic, and full self-driving is absolutely unbelievable. I can't believe how accurate it is. We couldn't get it going originally because I didn't hit the brakes when I started. You saw that in the video, and it's no problem now to get it going, getting it running. I think the excitement and just the overwhelming fun of the vehicle kind of had me going there on the night I picked it up on Wednesday. But it's unbelievable. On the way home, it avoided an accident that was up ahead, and I don't know if it was a hive mentality or what it was that it was doing, but some vehicles were merging over lane by lane to get around this accident that I couldn't see. There were no emergency vehicles there yet, so there was no lights flashing or anything, and it just did what it had to do to drive around it. So fantastic. The way it handles in the snow and the slush is unbelievable. I don't know if that's an electric motor thing versus a gas engine, drive shaft, brake kind of thing, because it can slow itself down much easier and much more controlled. So it's just unbelievable. The FSD, I don't know that I would pay for it, but I'm really enjoying it, and I will definitely subscribe to it in the summer when I am doing long trips and pulling the Sea-Doo and that kind of thing, because there's some huge advantages to it for sure. So like I mentioned in the other video, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube about Teslas and kind of the delivery process, and there's people that have checklists that you can buy on them. Most of that is US based. In Canada, it's a very different experience. I was very, very impressed with the Lime Ridge Center sales rep, the car quality, that kind of thing. Like I said in the video, it came with its front mud flaps. It came with interior cloth floor mats. It has the USB in the glove box, all things that they recommend buying before you pick up your vehicle. I'm definitely glad I invested in my rubber floor mats. That by far is fantastic. And these 3W things fit like a glove. They are fantastic. I love the extra piece that's in the sub trunk. I'm not sure if I'll ever use that forward sort of space there, but works really well. And then the fourth thing that I noticed, sorry, just to back up a bit here, the fourth thing that I noticed around difference between US and Canada is the fact that this comes with a PPF at the back rear wheels there, which is fantastic as well, because I don't think you can see it in the video, but with the snow that's been around here, that snow cakes up in those spots. The design of the vehicle and the flare of the back end there really leaves that area exposed, so they were definitely iced over and slushed over when I was driving in the snow. So I'm glad that PPF is there. Something else in Canada you do not have to worry about. It's part of the vehicle delivery. So 4 things right there that impressed me right off the bat. Still glad I bought the extra mud flaps. I do like and prefer the Base Nor style, the molding and the contour to them. I took the front ones off and put those on in the back, and they fit like a glove. The Base Nor ones are a really nice fit and really secure in the back as well, with the 2 contact points beyond the body clips and the metal clip pieces. So definitely worth investing. Those are a definite worth it accessory. Going back to the floor mats, I really like the 3Ws. My wife has a trunk mat in her Pathfinder that is fairly thin and really doesn't stick to the floor whatsoever. It slides around quite a bit. It's got a bit of a lip on it, which is kind of a nice thing, because then anything that is loose or, oh, we're stopping for these people, full self-drive, letting these people go across the road. Very, very impressive. Again, I probably would have done that. I don't know if I would have done that actually, but it saw them on the side of the road and stopped to let them go through. So good stuff there. Kudos to full self-driving. It is just crazy how smart it is and how smooth it is. So where was I on the mats? Yes, the trunk mat. So I really like the trunk mat in here. It's a nice tight fit, and the end of it actually curls just in behind the seats. And I think it's going to be really well and doesn't move around that way. I like rubber. I liked it in the truck too, because it doesn't allow things to kind of slide around in the back. I was a little surprised that the sub trunk was all cloth. I didn't recall that from the last vehicle, and maybe I didn't take a close enough look. So I'm glad. I originally wasn't thinking we needed the trunk mats because the front of the vehicle is all plastic, but I like the rubber floor in the sub trunk because all the other stuff is the carpeted stuff. And I like the carpet. The carpet feels really nice. I'm not sure I would rubberize the entire vehicle. The back seat mat fits fantastic. It's got a nice high lip on it. It will probably stay there permanently. I don't know that I will be putting the cloth one back there at all in the summer, so really pleased with those accessories as well. In terms of other accessories, so far what we've done, this video isn't sponsored by Spigen. It probably should be sponsored by Spigen. I know I've sponsored Spigen in terms of my accessories that I bought. So I've got the sliding tray in the front here and the center arm tray as well. They are high quality. A friend of mine who was going to buy a Tesla a while back ended up didn't buy it and had some accessories, so they gave me their tray, and it was a Tesla mounted tray. We're not picking up all the speed limits here. This should be 80, and it's not. So we're driving a little slow here. Not sure why it didn't pick up the change on this road today. It has throughout the week when I've been driving to work. And it didn't pick it up on the other road last night either. So kind of interesting that way. Anyways, back to those. Yeah, the Spigen trays are a really nice high quality fit. They have a nice weight to them. The ones that Tesla makes, at least the ones that I got given to me, have all felty kind of stuff on them. They're not a great mat, really. I apologize, I'm seeing the phone rattle here. This is a bumpy road. I probably should have went the other direction in terms of getting to where I'm going, but that's okay. So sorry for the shakes. So I like those. I did put the white armrest cover on here. I was a little surprised at how hard of a material it is compared to what's underneath it. I do really love the look of the white right across here. It kind of finishes the whole interior off, and I like the fact that the soft stuff underneath is protected. So we got the two trays, the armrest. What else did we put in? We still have the screen protectors to put on. I still have the ones that came with sitting on the screens just for now, and I'm doing that. My wife was kind of like, you bought screen protectors for your car? Boy, you're really babying it. But I'm doing that because of how I'm going to use the car, especially if I end up folding the back seats down. The rear screen is exposed, and if I'm putting stuff in the back for work, all I'd have to do is hit it once and that screen would be toast. So I bought those and got to put those on yet, and I have to do the protection of the seats as well. So hoping to do that maybe today. I got to take a look at how long that is going to take. We're going to switch out of this high-end self-driving mode. So Spigen, if you're listening, I am looking at your phone mount for the screen. So if you want to do some testing in Canada with some Teslas and send some product my way, by all means do so. I would really appreciate that. You can always reach out because I really do love your products. They are high quality, and if you're looking for accessories, then by all means I would say that's what you want to do. So like I said, really enjoying the car, love the way it feels, love the way it drives. This full self-driving is unbelievable. I'm loving the space. Shavings from the dust collector that we use at school, he uses them for animals, and I had 3 really large garbage bags full of this stuff, and I wanted to get them to him, and I was a little reluctant to put him in a brand new vehicle and load it up, but I ended up actually lifting up the sub trunk, putting 1 bag in there, again, massive space back there, and then 2 other on top, threw a moving mat down to cover everything up, and they stayed pretty clean. I mean, the garbage bags were sealed, but you know, new car-itis kind of thing. You didn't want to put the dirty stuff in it, so had no problem getting them in the back. Didn't even have to put the seats down. It's just been fantastic. So I think I'm really going to enjoy this vehicle. Glad I made the purchase that I did. Charging is going so well. Still want to do some more understanding on the whole preconditioning piece of things, but just absolutely fantastic. And I'm really looking forward to the fact that I haven't had to hit a gas station yet. I will say that the one thing I am disappointed about in my Tesla is the front hood. The hood for the front is very, very thin, and I know on lots of videos you see people putting in the power front thing. That is one accessory that I've already ordered. The amount of pressure you have to put on the front trunk to get it to close and how thin the trunk is, that's not something I am comfortable having to deal with for the time of me owning this car. So I've ordered that. That's going to go in, and we'll do a follow-up video of that accessory for sure. So that's my one disappointment right now with the vehicle, is that front trunk. So I definitely keep you updated on the whole cost of the vehicle, what it's going to cost to keep it running. Lots of questions from friends already about my summer plans and what I'm going to look to do, and do I have any range anxiety. And I really don't. I'm not concerned about it at all. We'll make it work, and if we have to stop for 15 minutes for lunch or something like that, it's all good. I'm really happy I made the change. I hope it continues to work out well, and I hope you continue to subscribe and watch the videos, because that's what you're going to learn about owning a Tesla in Canada. So not a lot of content out there. There's a few people out there that I've been watching and kind of subscribing to, kind of Quebec way, that sort of thing, or out west. So we're down here in Ontario, Southern Ontario, and we got some different ideas about what we've got planned for some long trips, even over the Christmas holidays. So we'll keep you posted. So hit that notification button and subscribe if you're interested, and come along for the ride in an EV. So once again, have a great day. Enjoy the beautiful sunshine. It is actually -8, but it is nice and sunny. So enjoy it. And this is Greg Senti saying, see you from Along for the Ride EV. Center console tray, Spigen. Armrest cover, Spigen. Armrest tray, Spigen. Hidden storage compartment, Spigen. Screen protector, Spigen. And screen protector, Spigen. And windshield sun sleeve, Spigen.